Welcome back, guys, to Chucky's Hobbies. I'm here to do the 2025 Poor Boy RC Speed Run Challenge with my Tamiya Grasshopper. We have upgraded front and rear wheels. We're going to be running in the brushless class, so we have a Toro 160 ESC, a R1 13.5 brushless motor to start with. We'll be upgrading that later on, but we need to get a time on the board first before we destroy the car. And a 2-cell high voltage lipo 6300 Spektrum Smart Series, or Pro Series I believe, out of my two-wheel buggy that I race with. I'm running in a GNSS. It's up inside the side there. A Graupner radio. And let's see what we can do. So we will start. We're tracking while I'm moving the car. Stop and read. There's 1 mile an hour. And let's start. So let's see. Perfect. So now it's tracking. I'm going to be putting you guys over here stationary because I'm all by myself and that's all I got. So my run will start on the other side, but you guys will get to see the fun end where I crash. Here I come, guys. That was actually a decent run. Made it back in one piece. I guess any run, if you make it back in one piece, is a decent run. So here we go. We'll stop and read. There you go. Personal best of 62 miles an hour. That's with a 13.5 turn motor on 2-cell. Can't wait to put my bigger motor in there and see what kind of speeds I can get. So I'll show you guys everything else inside. Kind of showed you real quick, but I'll take the body off, seeing that this is my personal best. Pull a few things out. I think there's still a tire slip on there because you can hear it chattering going down the road. I believe you guys can see most of it. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna unplug the speed controller because I gotta unplug this to get the battery out. So, I'll turn that off. Got the Toro 160 censored brushless motor speed controller, same one I blew up yesterday. And there's the oh, it's upside down. 13.5 turn R1 brushless motor. Some my little spacers for the body. And our Spektrum 6300 2-cell 7.6 volts battery. There we go, guys. That's my first entry for the brushless class. I'm running the 21 tooth pinion with the adjustable motor mount in there. I just got that today. I think they're 75 millimeter tall foam drag tires for a 10 scale drag car with the 4-bolt mount. The plates are actually for a Traxxas Slash, but I had to space them out with 3 5x11 bearings there, so just to make up the shaft difference. The car is actually about the same width as stock with those tires, even though the tires are a lot wider. And then I have RC 4-wheel drive O-ring fronts. That makes the car not want to be so twitchy. It actually, the car is a lot easier to handle. I can actually get on the brakes. I don't know if you guys saw on the run, it's pretty sweet that you can actually stop. There's where my GNSS is sitting in the car. And yeah, that's about it. Actually, I would like to see what kind of RPM that run did. This is not really needed for the official run. I just want to see where we're sitting for RPM on that last run. So, which is nice with this little Toro speed controller, you can adjust a bunch of stuff. It's by Skyrc. So right now it's connecting to the ESC. There's a setting in here that will give you your motor RPM. And at that run, the motor RPMs was 59,411. That's actually slower than my previous run of 60 miles an hour, but that 60 mile an hour run I had earlier actually was spinning the tires. This one actually loaded up the tires a bit more. I still think they are spinning a little bit, because I believe if I do my calculations, so I'm just going to take a picture, screenshot of this so I can have, there we go. If I do calculations on this nice little RC gear calculations, so we know that our pinion is a 21 tooth, our spurs 52 teeth. I counted the gears inside the transmission. It gives us a 2.94 ratio. My tire diameter is 75 millimeters. Now here it tells you to put the motor kV. I usually don't put motor kV. I actually go by the RPMs. So this last run my RPMs were 59,000. So I'll play with the motor kV to get close to the 59,000. So that's about where I was. The voltage just changes the amount of RPMs you're getting, right? So according to this, with this gearing, my wheel speed was 72 miles an hour, 72.3 miles an hour. I only got 62 on GPS. So to me, it's either it's spinning, or my tires might be a little shorter than 75 millimeter, just because of wear, because they do wear, their foams, right? And just losses in trying to push the car, right? So it's pretty neat. This is how I usually try and gauge to see if the run was decent or not. I'm just kind of waffling now for no reason, but anyways, having a great time. Thanks Phil for putting this on, and I want to say thank you as well to Hobby Hideaway. These guys are local-ish to me, about 4-hour commute to go, 4.5-hour commute to go see them out in Ottawa. I am in the Sudbury area, Ontario, Canada, and my local hobby shop, they did their best to try and get me a car, but it wasn't ordered on time, and then got out of stock from all their suppliers, where Hobby Hideaway had one in stock. And I said, hey, you guys still have that Grasshopper in stock? They're like, yeah. And I said, ship it out to me, and they got it to me in less than 2 days, which was awesome. Built it up the next day, and here we are doing the speedrun challenge this year. Thanks again, Phil, for having us, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, guys. Start going faster.